Don't worry, lover. Don't worry, friend. Don't worry, partner. You go see thing again. Don't worry, lover. Don't worry, friend. Don't worry, partner. This is not the end. We time coming back again. It's so much my hand to take. I feel like I'm born again. Freedom at last. Raise the glass. Oh, you can't live in the past. So look for where madness, David Rudder sail. Look for where shirt on any people place. Look for where real girl and it's only ways. Look for where by the end they go between them in the Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. In the Hall of Fame. Why? It's the culture we defend. Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. In the Hall of Fame. When it comes to party, the spirits have me under it. I don't want no limit. When I come, this is no visit. Every place we look to conquer it. Hey, give me a rhythm tap. I want to get high like Superman. I don't care about race or religion. One love is the mission. So yeah, me, don't worry, lover. Don't worry, friend. Don't worry, partner. It's me time again. Don't worry, lover. I know you're missing it. It's a whole mood when we start to get lit. We time coming back again. It's so much my heart could take. I feel like I'm born again. Freedom at last, raise a glass. Oh yeah, can't live in the past. So look for where madness, David Rudder say. Look for where real girl and it's only ways. Look for where shirt off in the people place. Look for where when we done they go put we nail in the Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. We in the Hall of Fame. Why? It's the culture we defend. Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. We in the Hall of Fame. When it comes to partying, I feel like a zombie down in tongue. Like a moko shadow in the sun. Beating up and beating a drum. Licking a yarn without a tongue. Hey, watching the city come alive. I out there till the sunrise. Tell them I don't make up my mind. Can't do it once, we must do it twice. So yeah, me. Don't worry, lover. Don't worry, friend. Don't worry, partner. You go see thing again. Don't worry, lover. I know you're missing it. It's a whole mood when we start to get lit. We time coming back again. It's so much my heart could take. I feel like I'm born again. Freedom at last, raise a glass. Oh yeah, can't live in the past. So look for where madness, David Rudder say. Look for where real girl and it's only ways. Look for where shirt off in the people place. Look for where when we done they go put we nail in the Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. We in the Hall of Fame. Why? It's the culture we defend. Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. We in the Hall of Fame. When it comes to partying.
Fire!
Yeah,
We live. We are black.
we are black. And that tune, I really like that tune.
Yeah, that tune had like big stone.
And I said that tune to start today because, you know, he rates up real people visually and in the song. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we still on Carnival. I mean, it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
Hold on, eh?
So we have we are part two basically. Because coming out of the conversation last week, it transcend to the barbershop, to Facebook, and now back to OUR. So the discussion basically is competition working in the carnival? Is it good for the carnival, or is it damaging or killing certain aspects or certain parts of the industry? You know, and the reason we kind of stay in the vein too is, as King just said, we still in carnival, and we want to bring it home now. You know, because next week is a nice week. We will be out on the road. I know I on the road. For sure. So, you know, the conversation continued in the shop last week, and we was talking about just the energy behind the competitions and the bubble and the corruption and the bullying that taking place with some of the competitions. And we could probably start off with the Monarch. Right?
Hey, Sheldon Mendoza, blessed day.
Yeah, big up yourself, Shallow. You know, we could start off with the
we'll tell everybody as you tune in.
Yeah, or like up the thing, please.
Yeah.
Like up the thing, please. Wait, what my comment, boy?
I know Mendoza, based on the years that you involved in music and art in its different spheres in Trinidad, you definitely have a view on that. I hear real people say, oh, Marshall was being hypocritical when he say it's a drain on the government now or whatever. But it's the truth. When they call me as Marshall to partake in it, it was nothing else couldn't touch it on that night.
Yeah, correct.
Right? And he know that.
Yep.
That had nothing to do with ego, that's just the reality.
Yeah.
I also think that I think Fireball, I'd say that. He's one of them people I want to hear what is the views on turning it into something viable.
Well, another man perspective was that he find it was unscrupulous for him to sit down and talk to the promoter of the ISM. And I don't see nothing wrong with that, because if he is the same person that all they talk to and all they bring
That's not.
when all they try to bring it back. Go ahead.
That's no Carol. Was there violence involved?
No.
Was anybody forced?
No.
So somebody had us to call and say, hey, I'm the manager for Marshall. You want to have a meeting with you?
Or it could have go the next way.
Oh, exactly. It's saying, we want to have a meeting. Come on, man. No. I tell people I don't want to even spend too much time on it from that aspect.
Yeah.
Because I find that is bullshit. All right. Because if I train a party, hey, Mortel in the house.
Big
boy.
up yourself, Mortel.
We brother Kyrie Chin, greetings.
Rap Lip Sonia now, lady.
Yeah,
Rap
boy,
Lip Sonia is in the building.
Yeah. Good Mortel and Mendoza should link up out there, you know. That is fire, you know.
Yeah, that's a good little collab.
Yeah.
I my thing is, because we could look at how many are the past artists and them who went and do the doctorate in Carnival studies to try to better the art form and carry the thing forward, right? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't want to quote no names because I'm not sure. Right? But from where I stand, the brother doing his thing, and even right now within the Carnival, he's still doing another degree.
Who's that?
Marshall.
Right.
He doing another degree right now because he was in Skinner Park taking notes on whatever thesis or whatever he writing. And I do see no issue in, and he made a good suggestion when he said that in order for Soca to get to the Grammys, that all of the artists need to sit down around a table and start to plan and figure out.
Well, I want to say this from the get-go, and we'll continue.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. That one thing he say in this whole thing that I don't agree with at all.
What is that? With them meeting?
No, the meeting is necessary.
Right.
But the Grammys being where they're looking to go, I don't agree with that at all, because we have people inside other genres of music.
Yeah. That never reach the Grammys.
Not just never reach the Grammys, that tell you they don't care about it because they realize the same bias thing we fighting up with here.
Yeah, because it's a competition ultimately.
We go in and fight up with it. No, it's probably in certain sectors of the Grammy, there's certain things they get award for. It probably not a competition. It's based on sales and them kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we in 2023.
Yeah.
You as Marshall Montano reach the heights that you reach without the Grammys.
Yeah.
That is what we have to focus on, yo.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we focusing on that Grammy thing.
That is just acknowledgement.
Gaining our ceiling, boy. We don't need the acknowledgement. Now remember, this is Black to Black, right? Mm-hmm. And this is
Bambi.
hey, doing in the house, boy.
Yeah.
This is us focusing on things for us.
Yes.
Boy, all kind of music get thief from we. All kind of whole genres of music get stolen from us.
Yeah.
But get big up in the Grammys. Elvis and them thief a whole genre of music and call it their own.
Facts.
You understand? And it is in the Grammys now. So for me, and it's just my opinion, that meeting is necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, we now start off with a Youth Man Day.
Yeah. Michael is a
And I'm
product.
real impressed with that tune.
Yeah. Very well wrong.
We have that, right? But what obviously lacking is most of the artists don't know how to turn it into what Marshall turn it into. They had the talent. But they didn't have what it takes to turn it into what Marshall turn it into. And even if I didn't like Marshall and that meeting did come up, I was finding a way to go to that meeting.
Yeah.
Because I like my money. You understand? So we don't get in commentary. Marshall talks like a politician. He knows what to say, but he doesn't do what he says. And I do not disagree with you. I also want to give him the chance to either prove
it,
us wrong or prove it right.
Yeah.
And I wish there's one of the times that he prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if we really watch soca and the music that we just make for Carnival, we kind of stuck right there, you know.
Yeah.
We getting bad music to anything.
But then
We don't complaining about coming on in Even Day. We didn't hear any music.
Yeah.
Imagine it's the week before Carnival and you're hearing a song that out since December, but we now hearing it.
Yeah.
Or you're going on YouTube to play a song, you get caught up doing something, 3-4 song play, then hear none of them before. Again, no, this is where me and them go part. Because that's thinking switch.
Yeah, that soca switch is failure.
That the station on the avenue opposite the Oval program the nation over the years.
Yeah.
And that's a plan, eh? And then I say that as a plan, something like that don't work if you plan it out and have the money to execute it.
Yeah.
You program, we done not a patriotic people. I don't care who vex. That is the reality of Trinidad and Tobago. But now you push where you're only playing soca for 2 months. You switch off
The urban.
from Boxing Night, it used to be.
Yeah.
And then you come forward until
Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday. And it's thousands of songs made in that for that little period alone. And you're only playing 30. I'll tell the height of this for me, what really tripped me off is 2015 with Mortel partner boy, Curious Ringo, had a track called Up in the Building. And because you know Mortel and them, I get the track, I go on and I download it online. Like, how this not playing on the radio? Because this is, for me, the epitome of soca.
Yeah.
When he talking about the rhythm, he's a chanter like Mortel. You understand what I'm saying? So it has lyrics, you come on a bad rhythm, everything, and nothing at all.
Yeah.
I can't support these things and them now. But all of that is part of the problem today with the competition thing.
Yeah.
Because the reason why they're pushing their style of radio broadcasting is because it has also helped people like Marshall and them and anybody that associated with your camp.
Yeah.
So that's why we say in Marshall show you're guaranteed to see everybody, but you have to end that with
Who good with him, yeah.
you understand? Read some comments here because I don't
Maurice,
start.
Marlon say, Mortel say competition has always been part of the culture. However, the biasness must stop. I agree. And I think that is where, not even in just the soca, it happening in the pan, it happening in the mass.
Everything.
It happening in everything.
Mendoza said the Grammys is based on members of the Academy voting for their peers. That's really all it is. It's not based on sales.
Okay, cool.
Right? And that and all is very biased.
Yeah.
Because people like Fabulous and them say they don't want no part of that again.
Yeah. I agree
I
with
think
that.
Jay-Z, the last time he went, he didn't go to the show or something. So, because
Look, Mendoza say every local artist who made any international impact was stifled on our airwaves after that simply because it's not Marshall.
Yeah, well, boy. I know I can think of one person off the top of my head who going and agree with that comment
Of
off the
course.
top.
Of course.
Right? Aquino, blessed day, man.
Yeah, Kino, what's going on?
House of Dread.
Yeah, that is Big the Boss. You say true talk, 100% local music stops at Carnival. Even Afrobeat was recently reinvented and has taken over soca globally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tell them, first we so connected and don't realize it. We airs know the difference. But international audience,
It's all the same.
Afrobeat and soca is almost the same.
Almost the same, yeah.
You know? What Motel say, competition helps the artists inspire to become better every year. But
Proper competition.
that is also if it based on, as you're saying,
Yeah, on bias and fairness, yeah. Roselle Sheldon said Roselle Phillips was on the X Factor before Ola Tunji. Trini Boy Juicy just did the voice. KMC signed with Universal. Fireball and I could go on and on, but they never pushed them.
Agreed.
Well, I mean, that KMC thing, I don't agree, because KMC was big before that.
No, he ain't saying that.
What you saying?
He's saying when you get big and they push it out there, once it's not Marshall, they don't push it here.
All right, okay. Yeah, competition should breed creativity, so I believe that it should be kept. On that note about the same mafia business, right? In terms of the soca mafia, let me start there, right? Is real boops in this nation, boy? Because I can't see. I have a radio station, and you come in and tell me why I had to play on my radio station. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I don't belong, if I ain't come out of the house by the overall day, and I doing my own thing, you can't tell me what to do and how to do it.
Yes, you could.
How?
Because the money that playing. It's a real money in play.
But that mean they're controlling the sponsors too then.
Yeah.
Because if they had to go to the sponsors and tell the sponsor, don't come to my station.
If MFO, who the people who need ads, just look at, all right, well, so I get it, all right, every day them book thing, here we go. Let's go to Mr. Heinemann and talk to him about you charge us to put 2 banners in there, right? And if that is what we are basing that on, and MFO say that station by the Oval have the most listenership any period of time every day of the week. That where the money going, right? While you might say that they definitely can come by the Nubian experience and tell me what music to play in my store, when to play it, how to play it.
Yeah.
The reality is they don't have to tell much others. What they do? They go and influence because plenty of I tell them we only talk this talk.
Yeah.
No kind of testicular fortitude.
Yeah.
And plenty of we not thinking for ourselves. Case in point, the red boots. You understand what I'm saying there?
What's
and the man purse.
my brother?
Man bag.
When I see that cartoon boots bullshit and people buying it and raving over it and thing, and I saying, what?
No, that
And then they're calling it fashion.
But no, that is you spending your money. What do you reverse?
Yeah.
I do agree with what them doing by that station, by the Oval, you know.
Yeah.
But the advertiser who willing to pay $3,000 for a 30-second ad 10 times for the day, how am I to do that?
Yeah, I get you.
You understand?
Yeah. The flip side to that side, that what I was asking about just now, with regards to the artists and the international thing, right? And there's a question I asked Fireball when he make it to the UK charts and whatever, right? And I asked him honestly, I say, well, you make it all day, right? And yet your music pumping and doing what it had to do all day. Where you come back here for? Right? Now, there's one side to it, which is the way you talk about with the patriotism and that kind of thing. You want to fly a country flag, But if I get big, all day, brother, I stay in all day and do what I have to do.
Oh, we have to ask. I think one of the problems with that, just it, man, it's talking about it, is we don't get honesty from plenty of the artists and them because of how it go look.
Right.
I think what we need from that is an honest response from people like Fireball and KMC and any other person that we think when we was looking at them in the stratosphere and we not seeing them there anymore, we see them on the ground with us. We need an honest conversation with them because, all right, were you in control of what was happening around here?
Yeah, but remember we talked to
Fireball was young, you know.
Remember we talked to him and
We
he tell
talk-
we.
Right, but he tell us, but we stop at a certain way. As I say, it hitting me now as we talking now. Yes, he tell us, management and the choices and the decisions and things that they make. Plus, he was young.
Right.
We looking at you now. We all do now.
Yeah.
Because we know Fireball personally.
Yeah. And that's something I ask him, I comment on a post he did over the weekend, and I said to him, I say, it's so much artists get wrong by this so-called mafia. But all you can come together still and go up against them.
You know why? It's the same thing like with brands and thing. You're still hoping that it work for you. The same thing with the brands and thing, you know. I could tell you till my mouth dry and busting up. Them white people don't care about you. And show you evidence of that. You will still buy clothing with their name on it. Because you're still looking for acceptance. You still accept that wearing this makes me, I can't wear this.
Yeah.
What are they saying about me?
Yeah.
Because you do identify what this saying about you. It's the same thing with them soca artists and them.
True.
All of them get shaft. You understand? Plenty of them get shaft. But they still lingering around.
Hoping.
Ain't want to talk and toe in the line.
Yeah.
You understand?
Nah, but that's
Hoping
my
that-
thing. That's my
Right,
thing.
so-
Bonnet. If you're born in it, bonnet.
So you and I, especially based on what we just do, we could see eye to eye with a bonnet down. But them looking for that because I want to go through them comments. I do what we lost it, but
Yeah.
this I go read this one here.
Which one? The last
Mortel,
one?
not Mortel. Mendoza talk about it take like 2 years before you see any money now, even though you make it big now. That's not right.
I missed that part. We can have healthy competition. Sorry, healthy development and growth without competing against other. Just now, Jason said competition should breed creativity, so I
Right.
believe it should be kept, right. Sheldon say I started off on Party Time, which was a competition, but that's because they only gave us those platforms. But if they had other platforms, that's where we would have gone. Competition is not necessary. Then he said we can have healthy development and growth without competing against each other, but by helping to develop each other, you want to.
Now, before we go any further,
Right.
you see that competition is not necessary.
Yeah.
Some people do agree with it, but let me tell you why I agree with it. Even though Mortel say iron sharpens iron,
Right.
but iron could sharpen iron without a competition.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
I can't think of the largest music export in the world is black music from America.
Right.
The largest influencer of modern music in the world is black music from America.
Right.
But I can't think of no competition. You could think of any competition in rap music, in
Nah.
in R&B, and hip,
Yeah.
right? But that one where you say that, he say one thing a lot of people don't know is that the money don't come until after 2 years of your hit release. So it's a whole well-rounded thing. You're going on the start stage, eh?
Yeah.
Right. yeah.
All right. Back to black, right? Yeah, folks. So the only roadblock you want to get caught in Carnival Thursday at 6 p.m. Stag teams up with the XO and 63 for Roadblock on the Avenue, starring two massive music trucks alongside Ding Dong Lyrical, Patrice Nadia, Iwa, Tempa, Mikal Teja. Oh, this one Wasi boy. And Ola Tunji. Hosted by International Stephen, Jaiga, and Akeem. Drink specials. Buy 6 Stag and get 2 free at XO and 63. Admission is free.
Free all year.
Free
That lineup
99.
hard.
Yeah, that lineup. That
Stag
lineup
stage all year.
Yeah. Yes. So, where we stop there?
All right, so Mendoza say Well, yeah, let me refresh my memory. That's true, Andrew. There's a lot of stuff that they don't tell you, but it's not all. When I was talking about it, there are plenty artists that don't tell me the real thing I would have go through now.
Yeah.
But it's not really embarrassing per se. KMC was shelved and dropped by Universal, so he came back home. But it's not because he wasn't good. Right.
Yeah, but then remember KMC come and coast on the country too.
Yeah, we had a course on ourselves. Again, remember me and you years ago didn't used to see eye to eye on this.
Right.
They tell you that shit, and I don't agree with it for the majority of the time. But yes, catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. But sometimes Bambi is the next one in the chat too. He would allude to that now.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's no way to put honey to catch it because no fly you're trying to catch. You understand what I'm saying? Right? And the reality is Bungie said, and Bungie talk it real nice on our international thing. But we don't support ourselves, boy.
Yeah.
We don't support ourselves.
Yeah, and we just only acknowledge goodness when somebody else tell we it good enough.
You know somebody tell me to do?
Oh.
Go and use AI to say, choose Marshall from here or Bungie, and choose a foreign artist who you know real thing. You could use the voice to manipulate the voice and thing. And just do a drop saying, this is Marshall for the Nubian experience. You see and see what happened. Somebody told me that yesterday.
Yeah.
Because you can't seem to reach the people by being organic, by being good at what you just do.
Yeah.
But
we know that. We know that. Watch we show. Same thing.
You understand?
Yeah, we're not on the hype thing. So every show is 15, 20 people listening, whatever. I mean, granted, after the 2 days, it's be 300 and something. People view and read and watch and thing. But it's the facts. We not on that. And I could talk to this too from the barbarian side of things because I don't participate. I participate in one competition. One. Right? And that's because a man forced me to get involved in that. And that was Caribbean Beauty Awards. Right? It was the first one. He tell me, Karen, I think if you go, you have a good chance. I say, all right, cool. Go on, take part, win. Get my trophy, put it up, thing. That never do nothing for me. Never do nothing for me. When I say I cannot put my finger and say after that, I blow up. My thing was organic, word of mouth, client referrals, people seeing and liking and whatever, and come to do it. I never get no endorsement from nobody. Popular to say, go buy Karen. You understand? So, and it's something that I stay away from. It don't make me less of a barber. It don't make me no good at, you know what I mean? It don't mean that I am not a good barber because I don't take part in.
You make it good at it?
Yeah, good at. You know, I don't participate in no barber battle and them thing. You dig? But the fact of the matter is, as Mortel said just now, artists got better by competing with Marshall, right? Or using him as a benchmark to say, well, I want to be like that
right,
or
so
better.
using it as a benchmark to me.
But you don't need competition.
You
don't need competition.
Because
I agree.
Based on Mortel talent, Mortel, for the people who don't know, is an artist that I think I know could fly Trinidad and Tobago talent flag the highest.
Yeah.
Jam Mortel, Immortal. This brother Marlon Murray right here in the chat. Right? Based on Mortel's ability to freestyle, come up with something right there off the top, and the way he just do songs.
Yeah.
We have a space and place for that where you come. So Mortel is upcoming, right? Let me just say when Brother Resistance was here with us.
Right.
Mortel, the next 2 days, in thing with Brother Resistance.
Yeah.
But we don't have that here. We have a kind of fight down, kind of, if I tell you, you make more and better than me.
Yeah. Ego.
You understand?
Yeah.
No.
And you have to silence
I always
ego.
tell people, I'm not necessarily sure that the ego is the bad thing that
No.
we just put it out to be.
They don't understand how to use it.
Right?
Because look, Mortel say there, with ego it helps better an individual's craft.
Right.
The battle or clash is one of the school and artists must attend, right? Mendoza say that. The labels shelve a lot of top artists sometimes because they think it's not the best time to release, or because they are focusing on one of their artists that's selling at the time, etc. Damn to Kanye. Jay-Z and them do Kanye that. You know? JMO says
Grammys are competitions for
the US, right? Not a competition per se, but recognition.
Yeah.
Music is art. Art is subjective. Everybody has their personal preference. When it comes to culture, the key is to find a healthy balance between competition and exhibition. Yeah, and I think that is where, on a country level, we're getting it wrong. Because we're not finding the balance at all. And I don't care what nobody say with regards to Soca Monarch. Soca Monarch is our business. Right? And you cannot tell me that you get... Let me just go back to the mustard edition, right? When it's 20 million, there was gain subvention, right? You get $20 million to throw international Soca Monarch. And you trying to tell me that you still need more money next year? You want shit. Because you's not a businessman. That mean you running at a loss.
No, if you're running at a loss, tell me that, and also do so. This is the receipt for this.
Yeah. Accountability.
This is the receipt for this. We never get that.
Yeah. And a man tell me that in the shop this week here about Skinner Pack.
Oh God.
Right? But the reality
sometimes it'll be different. He ended from the horse's mouth.
From the horse mouth it'll be different.
Cool.
Right? But the fact of the matter is, you can't tell me that them give you 10 million last wherever, and they say, well, yeah, what going on? All you're playing in all your ass. We ain't getting all your 10 this rounds, we getting all your 3. They still say they're giving it. And you telling me you cannot turn $3 million into profit, but you are a businessman running a scaffolding company? I can't hear that. I'm not accepting that. Because, brother, give me $3 million for Swag Elite. No. I don't want to see you, hear you after that 3 million. Because I real bad.
It's, how do I put it, boy? Like, I always tell people, the one of we big problems here in Trinidad, probably the world, when it comes to us as black people, we judge everybody different. We hold different people to different standards. Right? I tell them, I say, I remember over the years when I was younger and was into the wearing white people name on me and thing. I buy expensive jersey. Them time we had plenty open air concerts.
Yeah. And
every concert you had to buy a fresh kit. Because you ain't wearing back that concert in June. In August, you know wearing back that. And I remember you buy it and it have a little smudge or something on it. That's all right. Understand? Especially depending on how close to the show you buy it. No?
Yeah.
But I am not held by that same standard. You know? Neither are people I know who make things.
Yeah.
And the customer knows that is made by that person. That's why at that time I used to tell them I'm selling this for somebody.
I think you should probably go back to that. Because when you come with the purple jersey Friday, and you tell me you're taking it off the rack, and I ask you for what, and you show me the little, I don't know how you see that, brother. That shit look like a ants bite to me. Right?
You know,
I am telling you.
Yeah.
I am telling you. It have people in Macy's, Nike, factory outlet, that going to pick up that same jersey with the tick on the corner here. Nah, man, I wearing that. Yeah. They put on a white jersey underneath.
Again, but that alludes to my point.
Exactly.
They hold different people to different standards.
Yeah.
Because Mortel doing a song with Mendoza.
Yeah.
That should be a priority on the radio.
Of course.
When them get out, them look in there, let me just say they send it out an email. Look up and see Sheldon Mendoza featuring Jam Mortel. God, all here. Well, oh God, you say you proof it first. You want to make sure you know.
Listen, yeah.
Right. That's supposed to be priority, it's not so. It not, I tell you, I'll never forget years ago a story I was given. And I hear similar stories from other people that them time was still handing man CD. That man went and hand a man a CD outside a very popular radio station on Chagrit Road. It's on Chagrit Road days, right?
Which one? Two of them on Chagrit.
By the Oval.
Yeah.
By Chagrit Road side.
Yeah.
Right.
Or could the red one move?
And talk and say, just check it out if you think it worth it. You have all my information in it, how young in the business are trying and thing. He is watching this happen. Man say, yeah, thing on the youth. Man jump back in a car and go on. Man straight in the garbage. I didn't think that he had any reason to make up a story like that. But then I hear several other things similar.
To that, yeah.
Because you can't tell me the music that playing on that station right now for the day that I sure really easy to calculate the amount.
Yeah.
Is even a dot in the amount of music, especially for Carnival, that people sending to them.
Yeah.
Right, let me clear up some comments here.
Right, so Marlon, Mortel say pure soca will never win a Grammy, it must be fused. With what, boy?
But again, you know why that's not far-fetched, King? Look at their reaction to soca now.
Yeah.
It's not something that it readily connects with them now.
True.
So I definitely could understand why he would say that now.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, one of the things I think we're not, just like when I'm talking African talk and I tell them, the reason why I look at just like this and this is because you only want to be able to be a talk African. Right? And they say the same thing for soca, like, yo, a bunch of this will come up there. Brooklyn have a heavy Caribbean base. A bunch of others get work permits to go there and thing. Breads is that same bunch of there supposed to have about 10 different events after Carnival, minus the big names, I'm talking about the ones and them who had a hit and get to go and perform and thing, and they could still travel and go and do it.
Yeah.
But then they come together, or you might look at that as a B team.
Yeah.
But I go in with the B team if I get in playing minutes.
Yeah.
Because playing minutes equal
Money.
money.
Yeah.
We was talking about him this morning, Obika. He say try to tell them the potential that soca has in Africa. But they can't see it because they ain't seen Times Square, Sunset Boulevard. They ain't seen them lights now. All they hearing is Africa and the version that you have in your mind now.
Correct.
But now we hearing how much them Afrobeat artists and them worth. A big mindset of the shift had to take place in that too, boy. That's so the way we just do soca.
But look Sheldon now. Sheldon, we're going on with you, boy. Go and start a school or something now, boy. This man has talked too much sense. Here we say, Sean Paul and Shaggy, etc. didn't just release reggae. They had dancehall. But they didn't release, they had a process. We have to teach how to dance to soca also. You understand? Because if you remember, just give me the light and pass the draw. That was a dancing tutorial, Because the girl whining and she showing you how to ting, and so from that now you start to mimic it. You understand? But with we now, everything is jump and wave and misbehave. So he have a point. You understand? Because
read the next one he put.
Shaggy used hip-hop beats and R&B singers on each song. Then Sean Paul used American slangs with dancehall beats. But dancers teaching you to dance. Yes.
More telling the house. Swagger elite.
Yeah, boy.
Deserve recognition. Yeah, for quality
haircuts and nail technician.
Of the top. And that was saying that the talent, I always say, like, I saw some comments we missed.
Go back here.
Blessed day Crystal.
Yeah, it's Crystal. What's going on? So we have America Got Talent and The Voice, X Factor, etc. and as competitions in America, and some artists have went on to do well after, but those competitions are not where the people are looking for music. You have a point? Because we had version of that here. We had Soca Star. But
I think there's my opinion here. I leave room to be wrong. I think the only reason Soca Star failed is because the powers that be wasn't behind it.
But so look how big Soca Star get.
All right, and what happened?
I don't know what happened.
The talent ain't gone nowhere.
No, somebody needs to find out what happened with Wendell, because even Synergy dip. Synergy going through basically. I don't know if the man had personal issues or whatever, but what is
Well, I
remember
don't know.
Synergy
I
was
don't even
behind
know
that.
But what I'm saying is, the talent ain't gone nowhere.
No, it's still there.
Right.
And plenty of the artists we have now came from Soca Monarch, from Soca Star.
So all right. So that was saying. So the talent is not the problem.
Yeah.
So the artist is not the problem. What's the problem? All right. Right. I was listening to Young Designer interview yesterday, and he said he turned down an acting opportunity in the US because he was in Soca Monarch at the time. He now thinks competition keeps us back.
Pure Soca can make it, but it needs to be taught. Let me explain, right? And then he went on to talk about that.
Right.
Another problem, Kyle saying, another problem we have in culture is when the person in charge of an organization or franchise moves on, the whole thing collapses. That one person has too much power. We have to work on succession planning. Well, brother,
Boy, we do a whole episode on that.
we do a whole episode on that
and
shit.
all kind of thing. And I have had people who are a little older than me vex with me because it sound like to them, they're not hearing the suggestion, they only hearing the name I call. When I said the throne room,
Yeah.
right, that a 22-year-old, a 21-year-old, and 19-year-old should not go to Skinner Park to compete against a 80-something-year-old who has won the trophy 10 times.
And
Brett,
I still seen it.
anything you're doing that has an annual competition
Yeah.
and you win that 10 times, you are intimidated. Your personality mightn't be such, because I listened to that good elder talk history of Carnival. And I want to buy whatever book he write on it,
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm telling you? We children need it. But as a Calypsonian, as a historian, we need the works.
Yeah.
But as a Calypsonian, shouldn't be in that day competing with that. And that's why I talk about the passing the torch, as this person now, Kyle Grant, was now saying here now.
Yeah.
We don't see that.
Yeah.
And I saying it publicly again. Bungie, Marshall, Kess,
Yeah.
Iowa. I want to leave out who else is considered a big wig. Them is the Titans in
Yeah.
soca music right now.
Yeah.
I not satisfied as somebody who loves soca about the people all they bring forward or do bring forward. Because I don't see it. You know, we could safely say that Bungie bring out artists.
That's a question?
I was asking
Oh,
you.
sorry.
Right, all right. But even if you didn't realize that question,
Yeah.
and you hear it, you could say so, because here we can say now,
Yeah.
the world boss and the golly god.
Oh.
Which products are who?
Level. Bounty.
Beanie Man had a whole crew, shocking vibes.
Yeah.
What was Bounty crew name?
What was them name again, boy?
Elephant Man and all of them.
Scare them.
Scare them productions.
Scare them
right?
crew.
And that's what I'm saying now. It's an artist that come out from under Sizzler, Capleton, all these people and them now. That does not seem to happen
Yeah.
in soca and calypso.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I must say this though. Sprung Along has left his mark here. And I mean his body at work. I mean, it seemed to have two young women
Yeah. Yeah.
that,
They love him. Carbon copies.
because I just tell people, they can say what they want. When she focus on comedy, Rachel Price is the baddest thing. When she focus on comedy, I don't care about all the drama and all the bacchanal and all of that.
Yeah.
But comedy-wise, when she focus on that comedy, but she's the baddest thing, boy. And Jarrell.
Yeah.
You understand? Who we can say via soca and calypso as big soca artists and big calypso artists. With that same way.
Yeah.
You go back in the
Well,
comments.
Kyle talk about he had a friend that came to Trinidad, a Polish friend that came to Trinidad. Right, who came to Trinidad Carnival from Poland and started a soca dance school in her country called Queen Labs Workshop. But it had that here. You understand? LaShawn, who come out from under.
Local.
Right. I think Stacy, the girl from Bataria, she have a school in right on the corner of Barang Wednesday. Stacy McShine. So it's LaShawn, Stacy, Jade. Jade had that thing too when she used to dance a Marshall. She had that thing. Used to teach soca and whatever. Teach dancing now. But I don't feel teaching this dance, the soca dance school here is not what we need because soca is here. What Sheldon is saying is what we need, which is to get it replicated outside now. To get the culture and let people understand what soca is and what dancing to soca mean and that kind of thing now. And even now on Instagram, it was at all white girls showing you that they could whine.
So maybe that is the formula right there.
Yeah.
A music video with bright colors. Mm-hmm. Some big trucks. Mm-hmm. But the focus is on
the dancing.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Again, if this is Black to Black, a show on OURradio.fm, and these little ideas coming out here.
Yeah.
Or these big ideas coming out here.
Yeah.
What let us really talk about when all this sit down around the table as the places like NCC and Tuco and all them thing and them. What is really...
Because what bothering me right now too is just yesterday I listening to the radio and hear Super Blue. And it disturbed me because I could barely understand what the man's saying. Right? Because I remember Super old. And the fact that he's still competing for Soca Monarch is a disturbance to me. Because at some point, my brethren, even if you want to still sing and be in the carnival and thing, I hear you. But to be going up and putting your song in the ring for Soca Monarch, it's the same thing we talk about with Kaiso Monarch.
I'm not telling you.
You know, if you want to have a King of Kings and all you compete together up there,
previous winners over a certain age.
All you do that.
Over 50.
Yeah, over 50 category. All you had 10 title, 5 title, whatever, all you battle up there.
But look, Mendoza said only.
Wait.
At least they should have the elders competing against each other if they want to keep competing. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
You see? Come
Tell
on.
them about the Stark stage again now.
Yes, I'm going to talk about the Stark stage a little bit. The Stark stage is touching down in Port of Spain this Thursday, 16 February from 6 p.m. for Roadblock on the Avenue. Join Stag, EXO and 63 featuring Ding Dong, Lyrical, Patrice, Nadia, Iwa, Tempa, Michael Teja and Ola Tunji in the engine room. Hosted by international Stefan or Steven? Steven, Jaiga, Akim. Drink specials are on Stag at EXO and 63. Free admission all night long.
Free all year.
$3.99. Yeah. So you know, it really is a bother to me, boy, to really see these elders and them still coming out and, you know, getting involved in anything. And I saying, but dog, all you supposed to be guiding. And here's what I'm saying, right? And this is where, as look at certain things and realize that people don't have vision, right? If I have, and I see Marshall try it 2019, boy, with Digicel, where he had the I forget the name of it, but he was basically getting young artists to come. It was like a boot camp.
Right.
He teaching it to come, they're teaching you how to write, they're teaching you how to structure your music, all them kind of things for the art form now. Right? And I just don't understand how come. Well, look at Sparrow now. Sparrow up there. Sparrow should have a Kaiso school. You understand? Because let me be real. When you look at everybody outside, you look at these entertainers and them. This is what they do. They have their brand, and then they look at. I was talking to somebody yesterday about it. What is the vehicle to take your brand forward now? Right? Because one of my customers was saying when he look at the artists and them, nobody has. So Marshall tried with 3-0. Bungie tried with Mukov or whatever was in the mind. Patrice tried with, she had alcohol too. It didn't work out. The three of them didn't work out. Right? So Marshall now have Monk Studios. He have the Monk clothing line. He have the chocolate, which doing, from what I see, it on the shelves and it's there. I haven't seen anything from Bungie and them since, in terms of, I know they had, what was the name of the yard, boy? In St. James, where you could have go and buy the merchandise and them kind of thing. but that only was there for one season, right? Because merchandise is a big part.
Now, when you come down there, go ahead.
Right.
Based on what you're saying there now.
Yeah, merchandise is a big part of your brand. You understand? But people not looking at longevity and they're holding on to the soca part of it because the ego not allowing them to move away from that now.
So let me go back in the comments because I don't say about 3 comments at the time the way you say it. Right? We need new blood, right? He came out at the time when a lot of artists he was rolling with, but he didn't. I don't think Bungie ever.
Nah, Bungie never
bust
bust
any-
nobody.
Right? And that's what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about bringing young talent. You know, you're mashing up. Let me just call a fete that is not what it is. So let me just say mashing up brass. The biggest fete in Carnival. You're in the industry 15 years, solid. Yo! In the Malay track, you know. Everybody big fete at the right. And they say, hey, hear this new artist. Run on there. And he come on and he take up his song. Everybody just remember the artist because the artist was in the middle of your set. Be like, that ain't taking nothing away from you.
Correct.
That have people like me watching you like, yeah, you
He's a
understand.
good one.
Yeah, he's a good
real
one.
one. Yeah.
Right? Nothing at all, boy.
Soca artists travel on their own. Reggae artists always bring along and up. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
always saying that.
Yeah. Talent is not the problem. Trust is Lord.
What boy Mortel, boy?
Oh God.
Kyle Gunn say, Osin, I understand what you're saying about taking the soca outside. That makes sense. Crystal say, I agree with the example. Rachel Price is truly talented when it comes to comedy. I attended a few of her shows and she was excellent. I'm telling you. And her style is very reminiscent of who she learned it from. Right? All the artists out there came out of competition. Mortel, I still say it had to have a different way. The way that the competition is structured now, it can't continue. So we would only see 2 artists a year. Continuing the way it is. Hey, Christopher in the house, Christopher say it's greed, so they wouldn't bring out another soca bigwig like themselves. And that's a big part of it. That greed mixed with that ego. That's a big part of it. Remember when you was talking about the boot camp now with Marshall do?
Yeah.
They say that Sheldon said that was Marshall's way of getting new songwriters for his camp. That wasn't about developing the culture. He got the song Toko Loco out of that.
Okay.
Right? Mortel say yes, Bungie and Marshall by
Yeah,
now
but
should have.
that's not. While I hear that, the artist had to take some responsibility for that too. Right? Because you can't tell me you write a song and I tell you, well, I'll get 10,000 for the song, and you know, the fact that he asking for the song mean the song have value, right? But again, because what we chasing is the dollar, it's easy for you to say, well, yeah, no problem, go ahead and take it, and then your tune busting big on the radio because he sing it,
Have a response to that.
right? And just now, and the fact that you're saying that it was for him to get new writers, right? I don't have no problem with that because Full Blown Entertainment is one of the biggest in the industry right now, and them write about 4 of Marshall hits, right? Because we all know he don't write no music again, so very few and far between he would write. You know what I mean? So I don't have a problem with him getting talent or using that talent pool to get writers. I don't have no problem with that. You understand? If it is, you tell me, so what happening after that to the artists? What the artists doing after that? Because you see, we like to place the blame on, all right, so Marshall take the song and whatever, but what the artists doing after that?
So, I want to go the next side of that, right? Because I guilty of it. I also remember watching the Last Dance documentary on Michael Jordan and the Bulls 98 team. And Scottie Pippen do the same thing. We say down here from a relative position of comfort talking that talk about you write a song and you're thinking about the dollars alone. And a man like Marshall come and offer you 10 grand where you know you're getting a 10 grand no dance around. And you might have the idea in your head it would more, you know. But when you have life going on and it's in, you ain't selling a song every month. Or every 6 months. You see, that aspect, that is why I would tie that into what you say. Because I will also come back and say it's on the artists and them too. Because Mortel say, but the artists must first educate themselves about the business.
Agreed, which is what he doing.
Right? So, it's easy for we to say on one side, you sell that song for 10 grand, boy, and you see it had 10 million plays on YouTube and it all over the world. Sometimes we know, based on how we just support things in Trinidad, we know plenty upcoming artists who might be the songwriter at the time struggling. And I think that is something that is be taken advantage of.
Of course.
You understand?
Of course.
And that with that education when Mortel talking about, that is where that coming. Right?
Marshall still don't understand how to sell his merchandise. He is advertising to come down to Woodbrook and buy his merchandise. But let me tell you what he should do. Marshall should give his t-shirts away free on the night of the concert, but make the price of the t-shirt inclusive in the concert ticket. That way he can sell 20,000 t-shirts and have it all over Trinidad. I don't agree with that.
Why?
Because it's business. Why would I give away?
No, he didn't say give it away.
Yeah, you say include it in the price of the thing, but why?
Huh?
No, but why? Why?
Right.
When, hold on, when you open the gates, all the t-shirts is be there, and people buying them, and they sell out. So why doing that for?
Because this is how I did it off the top of my head, right?
And they're still buying it online, and they're buying it on the online store outside, because remember, he have the online store, people buying and buying out there, you know. And them not buying here. If I had to buy a jersey for Marshall online, I had to wait the same thing and for them to ship it and for it to reach here, you know.
But 40,000 and 30,000, that ain't selling, and 30,000 not selling normally. 30,000 t-shirts didn't sell 2020 when I went.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, so that's in us, that idea alone.
Yeah, but then... Sheldon, call him. Hold on.
Mr. Mendoza.
Hold on. Yes, Mr. Mendoza.
Greetings.
Yes, blessed day, King.
Yes. Greetings.
Talk to me.
I think I need to explain this one with that Marshall t-shirts thing.
Go ahead.
All right. Andre was getting it, right? You're still selling the t-shirts. If it was $500 for your ticket is now $600. People paying the $100 up front for the t-shirt, but they feel like they're getting it free.
No, I get that.
Right?
I get that.
Right. That's where you're guaranteed your 20,000. Right. It's not that people waiting by no door to buy nothing because everybody don't buy. Right? If Marshall was doing that, every Marshall has 20,000 people in his show. So I've been seeing people walking around Trinidad with Marshall Mantel t-shirt like we Bob Marley t-shirt people.
And outside of Trinidad.
The average Trinidadian ain't buying no Marshall Mantel t-shirt, but they're going to his show.
Right.
So I'd use a strategy like that. People feel they get it free, although the 600 and 500 for the ticket. They will put it on and walk. Then other people will start to realize that culture is part of the thing. Everybody wears Marshall t-shirt now.
Right.
And they will start buying Marshall t-shirt, just buy Bob Marley t-shirt.
Right.
Right? But the average Trinidadian do not buy local merchandise from no artists. We haven't developed the culture.
Nah.
So you have to make them feel they're getting it for free.
True, because how much Marshall t-shirts we just pass
Yeah.
in the road.
Yeah. I agree.
Also, first my merchandise is nothing in it. How much people go in the Marshall show in a Marshall t-shirt?
Very few.
None.
Very few.
And that's what he's advertising right now.
Or go
He's saying to come down.
any other fet in a Marshall t-shirt or a Bungie and Fayan t-shirt or a Kess t-shirt. It's not that.
Nah, I disagree because when they had Bossed, almost there's a great portion of VIP had on Bossed.
Yeah, but that was our anomaly.
No.
No, let me tell you why that was our anomaly, King.
Why?
Because of the hype between them collaborating. All the bacchanal all over the years and thing. And then went on real media tour.
Nah.
We sit down and watch them.
Nah. I's a man that's go VIP every year, my brother.
Right.
And I'm telling you, VIP, platinum, people that go down in Jersey or T-Back or wherever, you will see women in the little spaghetti shop and they go in and buy a jersey there and they go inside with the jersey.
Well, I go general.
I'm talking
Which
about
are
the
more
general people.
General
Right.
don't have
We
more.
come on,
That all
General.
get mixed up with.
No,
You tell
listen,
it.
we are
That's
talking
all.
about
Very shallow.
everybody. Remember what I said, right? I said
You're talking about the
20,000
whole
people come
fete.
to his concert.
Right.
Because we're looking at building a culture, not about selling t-shirts.
Right.
Right.
In order for merchandise to sell,
Right.
the people have to get into merchandise,
Of course.
right?
Right.
Let me show you an example why every artist in America created their own clothing line or their own sneakers line, right? In America, the record label makes all the money from the record sales, right? But in America, they just push image more than the music. That's why Kanye West and Rihanna could have turned billionaires. They didn't turn billionaires from the music,
Of course not.
right? Because image is everything. We don't have that same values in Trinidad.
Agreed.
So out there, image is everything.
Agreed. So you had to do it
That's why
different.
they're running and buying the red shoes they were talking about earlier on. You have to do it differently.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a image culture. Where's
Yeah.
Marshall Montano image? He's wear anything he wants. Bungie's wear whatever he wants. We don't have no image.
Yeah.
Super Blue is the only man probably had an image. In the beginning, Bungie had it when he had the fireman thing. I used to wear the neo clothes, the long trench coat, but nobody maintains no image in Trinidad.
Yeah.
So what are you going to buy? If nobody has an image, what are you buying?
True.
Right? So we have to develop that. We have to develop that image culture in the country.
Yeah.
And it has to start where people start feeling like everybody's wearing it, and it's cool to wear it.
Yeah.
Marshall Montano put his Double M store upstairs when you're leaving the country. Nobody in the country can go and buy it.
Yeah. It's in duty free.
It's in the duty free in the airport. You
Yeah.
can't access that unless you're traveling.
Yeah. Nah, but
Right?
he had one in Normandy. He had the M store in Normandy too.
Well, I don't know that one because I was only traveling. You know. But yeah, that's it, right?
Nah, but I understand what you're
That's
saying
the
now.
thing.
It's you had to just, as Aquino say here, drop them to do cheap up front so that, because if it is, why I was saying is that I do agree because it means you have to increase the price of your ticket and the ticket is done 700. So you go up to 8, but I understand what you're saying. So now if you charge 100 for the t-shirt, you charge 800, you get them the jersey free. Everybody in the fete have
Right.
on the jersey. I feel it. And
Right.
then
Now, here's the thing. You say increase price, but the truth is, do you know how to set price for a concert or for any event?
if
What calculations did it do to come up with the price?
Ticket,
yeah.
Tell me.
Yes, there's none. Right?
Yeah.
You just do it based on the value you think your fete has.
Yeah.
So Marshall could change the price every year. Nobody cares. There's the value he's selling that they're thinking is worth going that.
True.
There's
True.
nothing like just calculate how much for the venue, multiply by how much for police, multiply by no, there doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Marshall is charging based on the value he thinks he's bringing to you and what he thinks it's worth.
True.
So he could put an extra 100 on it and sell that t-shirt and give that t-shirt away like if he's giving it away.
Yeah.
And nobody would know the difference.
Because of the perception, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the perception, the
Right?
perceived value.
Right. It is called feels like free. If B-Mobile came out with a phone now and say we're giving you 1,000 free songs, you run to buy to get 1,000 free songs, but you know you don't pay for the songs already. 25 cents per song added on your phone.
Yeah. Yeah,
It feels like free, but it's not.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let me come back on the chat on this.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright,
King,
thanks,
listen.
Sean.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Mortel say Rapso had a boot camp called Breaking New Ground, where participants was taught about the art form and performance, mic control, etc. It was successful. I myself did workshops. Right? In another avenue. It's another avenue for sales. I agree with Sheldon on the future exposure.
Yeah.
Encouraging other folks to go to Woodbrook and online who were not at the show. Right?
Aquino say he understand what Sheldon is saying is what you call an in-business, a loss leader. That is what Amazon does with its Fire tablets. They sell them dirt cheap up front, then you have to use the tablet to shop, order movies, products, etc. That's how they make their ginormous profits. Yeah, that's a different perspective. I glad because me and you talk that all the time. When I tell you about telling people the price, delivery and thing, just cut out. You know what I mean? Tell them the price is the price. but you have free delivery.
Yeah.
It's always resonate differently in the brain when you hear that now. It's like, yeah, boy, free delivery, I go in with that. But people just don't get it now because everybody's been looking for the extra dollar.
Yeah.
Right? And that is where we at business-wise in Trinidad. We still limited in certain things now. And that is why even with my structure and the way how I function, plenty people don't fit in my mold. And I okay with that. You understand? Because at the end of the day, I know what my client look like. I know what my customer mold is. You dig? So that, boy, if he really do that and get with them jerseys, boy.
Telling you.
Cross.
Yeah, that's just the reality because a big part of it, as I say, in Trinidad.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing works on merit in Trinidad.
No. And the flip side to that whole jersey thing is that if he give everybody that jersey, men still ain't going to wait any concert. Come and go and say, nah, dog, man, you what are we wearing the same jersey in the party? Nah. You know, he's stupid, so when you're ready.
I rather wear something as general as that.
Yeah.
Than to think I come and I pick out this.
Yeah, boy, for $2,500 and 10,000 people have it.
Better I
imagine the whole
something.
platinum and Cherry Jordans.
I want to tell you, better I wear something that was given and you know there's a possibility that 10,000 people can have on that.
Yeah.
Imagine I come down here. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Give me that. How much rate? Yes, okay, right here. You know me, I am a well iron thing, right? What? And reach down inside of the. And before I even reach in the gate,
yeah,
I don't see people in the.
Yeah, see other people in there.
Yeah, I have a picture with some good friends in the late 90s. There's 99 or 2000.
Yeah, like he said, he could give it to them as a pattern gift now.
Watch me.
Versus when they're coming in.
Yeah. 4 are we in the pit. 5 are we in the pit here.
Yeah.
4 we have on the same thing. 2 people have one shirt, 2 people have one shirt. And the fella who in a jersey, I'm sure if it had somebody else come to take out the picture that have on now. Everything we had on was supposedly playing at the time now. The Kenshi shirt.
Yeah.
The coconut shirt. And the silk jersey, the Japanese character and them on it. You understand? But that is because that was playing, and that's why I tell people come to the Nubian experience when you want to go different.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come to me when you want to go different.
Well, I bad in the Nubian experience come Carnival Friday.
Yeah,
and I might be bad in them on the road too, you never know. I had to go and look for a vest.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I had to go and look for a vest. So all here, Stag Stage rolls onto the avenue alongside XO and 63 for the biggest roadblock on the avenue. This Carnival Thursday, 16 February, 6 p.m. Catch all the vibes with 2 monster music trucks. Ding Dong, Lyrical, Patrice, Nadia, Iwa, Tempa, Mikal, Teja, and Ola Tunji. Hosted by internationals Stephen, Jaiga, and Akeem. Free entry into the roadblock and enjoy 2 free stag every 6 stag purchase at XO and 63.
Stag Soca stage all here.
Yeah, boy. Stag come out real wet.
Yeah. That lineup alone.
Yeah, stag come out a little
I didn't see my mother for the day.
Yeah, Auntie Mommy, where you there, boy?
I'll probably forget to send her the
message. I do actually number.
I want to
But yeah, so the thing real, the competition part, I still don't feel it necessary. And I'm not saying that it needs to be, people need to be doing this for altruism and all that sexiness. You know, you love it, yes, but you still have to make money doing it. You know, and I still believe they could. You know, Soca Monarch, in my humble opinion, should be a showcase on a Friday, on a Carnival Friday. You understand? Where all of the artists that come in is people who have tuned for the Carnival, not just the big ones. And everybody come in and get 5 minutes. Come and sing our one tune and go away. Wherever you think your biggest tune is. You understand? And come and showcase. That is what that should be versus the competition. You could still do a competition, you know, but don't call it that. You know? We go see how we go. He said it needs to be part of the culture in Trinidad. It is now in 20,000 homes. Yeah, quite right. Yeah, quite right.
And just like political jerseys, people will wait.
Oh, for sure.
Sure, because you wear, it's just a jersey. I don't like them buy it.
Yeah.
So imagine you get a jersey from Marshall.
Yeah.
You're wearing that. Yeah. We had a ask at the end of the day, right? When Carnival, the celebration of Carnival, as Ms. Carol and Kerriga keep saying, Carnival is a celebration of emancipation.
Yeah.
So we know that is directly tied to us. But when that period is over, who's the real winner? Or who are the real winners? And me and Mendoza, brother Shane, was having that conversation. Not the Carnival, but winners, I think, follow the money. Whoever is the real winner, that when we win and see, if we could figure out that, especially financially, and that is what I'm talking about right now. Who's the winner financially after Carnival is over? That is when we go in and realize is either Carnival staying right where it is, it going backwards, or it going forward. But going forward is not always a good thing because to me it seemed like it going forward, excluding certain people. Right?
Yeah.
Who's the real winner? Because Carnival, which is not a bad thing, but Carnival is a dread business right now. We in business to make money. Who making all that money?
Only a few players. Crystal say the soca artist jersey and vest comes in handy. A few years ago, I wore my double M I Am Soca vest for Carnival Monday. And Grant say, low look stag, doing the feel like free thing. Buy 6 and get 2 free. Still my favorite beer. Yeah. Yeah. So, the thing, I know, boy. The voice note from Hotel?
Because the way he put it across now.
Yeah.
So I want to hear the people who listening thoughts on it now. I know he had also probably leave to go to class. Soca. That, the idea of also who does decide if a song good or not?
You see that? You see that? My brother, that is thing to get me mad here today because I have a serious problem with these quote unquote program directors. And now it have a murmur going around that it is the sponsors and them who calling what happening, and I find that kind of hard to believe.
No, it's not hard to believe when you're talking about the kind of money in sponsorship. So, and if you sponsoring, let me just say a 2-hour program or hour program, and for that the sponsorship is $50,000, 4 times for the month.
Yeah.
Like 200 grand.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, you see, them fellas and them just do that black. The black are the water that nowhere near.
Because I understand.
Yeah,
but for now,
hey, Mortel still here, man.
No. I get the voice, not a play.
No, I see no
you did still
comment.
right. Yeah. Yeah, them are running there.
necessary. But for now, bro, I go say competition necessary. Because iron that sharpen iron, so I will say that competition is necessary, and it go give the upcoming youths and them a chance to aspire to greatness. So, as I say, steel sharpens steel, so competition necessary.
Somebody mentioned to that point about the youths. Was it? I think it was in Marshall interview self, where he was saying the youths and them not participating, or they're not. I'm trying to remember where it was, but I see it somewhere. Oh, the real winner is the Syrians. They own 1% of TNT. BW say that. Sheldon Mendoza says every year the government invests millions into Carnival, but what products do the government sell?
Oh, I just lost.
Carnival should have been one of the government's products, but to take it off. All right.
Without.
Yeah. So they say every year the government Marlon say, well, Motel said, that's a great point. What image does soca have? Sheldon said, I have sat in a certain promoter office when I was doing ads for him, and he called the radio and told them who to play.
I was telling you, when you paying money, that's not far-fetched at all that you could call a shot. That's not far-fetched at all. Like, yo, I don't want to hear Orisha Lashe song during my time, boy. Yeah.
Hey.
So that in
yeah, it ain't far-fetched at all.
ain't far-fetched at all.
I just thought they were trying to pass the buck now.
Nah, it's not. Again, it has so much issues with it, boy. It might really sound like passing the buck or trying to pass the buck. But it real. Very, very real. And is that ask that, like, what the government does get back in return after spending $100 million on Carnival?
Correct.
I don't know if it have anybody who could help with that, boy. The promoters buy the airtime every Carnival through their various sponsors. You would always hear this our sponsored by and the radio only plays the artist who is in the promoter's fed. Yeah. I have, So that I was saying, so I want to ask that now. And there's a very serious question asking here. What does the government get for investing or putting, however way the term they would use, the amount of hundreds of millions of dollars that they put into Carnival? Do they see that back in things like via tourism? Because I think that is one of the things which laps on bad for Carnival tourism. The government don't have nothing to do, in my opinion, with the kind of tourism we just get for Carnival. That is just based on the fact, that we know what Carnival is. The airlines pick it up. Because now to buy a ticket to come to Trinidad, people say, nah. People who traveling all their life to come back home for Carnival. Say not at them prices. Right? So that had nothing to do with the government. That is other people seeing it and seeing it have benefit in it.
Yeah.
Right? What the government does get out of that? Because after Carnival, we don't hear them talk about Carnival again until probably the September or something. So when Carnival going to launch again. So in February, we won't hear nothing about that until. That might be what else is still locked on. That might be a good something to do as the government. July Soca Fest.
Right.
You know, all the top songs and all the songs you didn't hear for Carnival. Have a two-day festival.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saying off the top of my head now.
The government is not supposed to get back anything per se, but they are supposed to ensure the country benefits financially. Well, I mean, the government supposed to, tax dollars supposed to benefit from that. Because when you have a certain band leader getting about 50, 60, 70 million off of the Carnival, and you're supposed to take 30% of that because once you're making more than $1 million, it's 30% tax. That not happening though. All right. And they're still asking for what is called it? Concessions, yeah. Still asking for concessions on duties and taxes when they're bringing in the thing. Or they wouldn't even let the people and them here stick on our gem for you. Stinking dog. We are supposed to see a return on investment via tourism, hotels, transport, and vending. Well, I mean, we do. We do because the hotels and them ram out. All the people rental, house rentals go on.
up they say it now. Who gain that now? Because the hotels that ram out and things don't have nothing to do with we. We just workers in most of them places. You know, I don't know. I know I see one or two people advertising it. Is Airbnb something that picking up major steam? In it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so
definitely.
that would be a good way.
Yeah, people renting out their house and thing. People renting out their house, staying in their bedroom and rent out the rest of the house. Telling you. 250, 300 and 250 US a night, you know. Yeah.
US.
Yeah, us a night. Because your Airbnb is us.
All right. I didn't expect that kind of figures though.
Yeah. The promoters buy the airtime every carnival through their various sponsors, so you would always hear this hour sponsored by, and then the radio only plays artists from the promoters fit. Hey, look, mommy here, man.
Hey, mommy. Sadly, though.
We are mainly among the small vendors.
Yeah.
Well, we had to kind of do things to fix them things. I mean,
this is where we come in now.
yeah, complaining is one part of the thing, but is what we doing about what we complaining about. You know, and that is where the support come in, because look, yesterday somebody asked me, Omari asked me if I buy red and white chicken now. I say no, me don't buy that. Yeah, why? I say, why should I? I say, coming out of the pandemic, when I look at how them deal with the workers and things, I say, I don't know part of that. Right? I say, so Hunties is where I just go. Flame On is where I just go. The ultimate street food on Robert Street, that is where I just go. Black Own, all of them. Big Belly Bite, Big Belly Eatery in Belmont. I go in there, yes, by cities. You understand? And people just make it song difficult, but it's not difficult. It's easy.
The unique people who just make that song difficult is who don't want to partake in it.
Correct.
So they're making the difficulties is really an excuse.
Yeah. Where's this? Airbnb is a good way to go, but again, poor people don't have no good house. But right now, man sleeping on man living room floor and thing and calling it Airbnb.
Yeah, that kind of figure you call it kind of shocking. Like
no, it really.
250 and US a night. So you come in for, right? If you come in for Carnival Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, leaving on Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Because that 250 that I what 2,500.
Yeah.
2,550. Just for hotel stay, but I ain't staying in that.
Yeah, but Virginia one for rent in Woodbrook right now for wait boy.
Gotta look into that boy.
Yeah. Right, look at here. Yeah. 150 to 250 US a night.
Charger.
In Woodbrook. So you don't have to go nowhere. You just walk off the van and walk in your place.
Yeah, well that's a big draw for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
I saw you posted the driving people who driving it to and through the
Play and pack?
Yeah,
that's Black One too.
Again, it have with that we gotta get back into it, into the business aspect
of Carnival. Yeah.
You understand? We had to get back into that.
Yeah. 350 for the 2 days, you know.
And you don't have to worry.
You don't worry about nothing. They have the app. They have a WhatsApp, what they call a hotline. Yeah. I don't tell she shared advertising. So you have the WhatsApp number. Wherever your ban is, you message them, they come and they pick you up because they have all access passes for the route. So anywhere your ban is, them coming and meet you. Even if it's just off the route, they come in and meet you, and you're going straight back to your vehicle, which is in Hyatt. So from there, you either go left and go west, or you go right and you go out of town.
That idea,
it's a bonus.
Business, yeah.
It's a bonus.
So Hilton, Hyatt, and Tobago, Magdalena are government owned, right? But there is something we don't get to talk about, because I remember somebody bring up this recently. When last we see the books for them places? And in the conversation, it was an actual political conversation. They were saying something like, if I remember right, don't quote me here, but they never see the books for Hilton. Look how old Hilton is.
Yeah.
And then we heading down that same road with Hyatt. And we're down that back. And I tell them, is Tobago Plantation. What was that?
Yeah.
That was a hotel?
Yeah, that's Magdalena.
that it doomed to fail.
Yeah. And they didn't allow it to fail. They what do they call it? It went into receivership.
But brother, I talk about it from we ancestors' point of view, boy. Always such cacaholes, uncaring, unknowing idiots that in the 100 and something years after slavery gone and all they supposedly say we now, or they naming something plantation villas. Who that celebrating? Who that celebrating, boy? You could see them naming something Nazi villas.
Oh God.
Boy, because the first thing they'll tell me, okay, they're done what you say. I say, all right, let me go and name something Nazi villas and see if they can come for one time.
Yeah. Well, like Sheldon said, in everything in the world, we are the entertainment. We are the singers, the dancers, the players, but we are never really the owners.
And just yesterday, I see that. I see Damon Dash talking that, and he say, yo, I don't want to be on the same level or nothing if all they consider themselves level or nothing. I just want to own it.
Yeah.
But just how he say that, I don't understand
Where you coming from?
Yeah, all it up there or whatever. Now. But when I own it, anything I want from it, I benefited. And that goes back to the what you're saying with but we could tie in them three things now.
Yeah.
Education of the young entertainers and the young people, right? Because if you don't have that education, you don't know that even though a man handing you 10,000 and that 10,000 seem like plenty right now based on your situation, it really worth 100,000. How do you get that 100,000? You understand? Because we don't own shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't own nothing. I'm not saying.
Hyatt, etc. is owned by the government but not managed by the government. They are managed by their parent companies.
Yeah.
And that is when we look at it like that and talk about it like that, it's like, yeah, so they make a deal. No, there's never to tell we how much money the government pumping.
Yeah.
Who pays the employees? Who pays for repairs? What percentage of the profit, if they turn in profit, goes to the government? What the government does allocate that profit for? Nothing at all.
Nothing like that, yeah.
You understand? And we just supposed to go along with that, boy. But one of the things that I want to see happen in my lifetime is I want to see us get more into the business of Carnival.
Yeah.
Where Carnival coming and people are happy. Why they're happy? Just like how it has certain stores in town when it's Christmas and things, them happy. We happy because we know we going and eat our food. We're not going and take the crumbs and make meal out of it. We're going and get actual. We're going to get dasheen and cassava and things that we could do. We could either use it as is or make another product from it, but we're getting food, real food that we could turn into something.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell me, look at the estimated figures we get from the elder in the shop this weekend.
That is madness, boy.
Look at them figures for that one thing. And that group does run a few things in that is staple in the Carnival. And from one show, based on a minimal price, we estimate of $5 million from one show. And that is only from ticket sales at a minimum number. Oh man, Carnival are real money in it, boy. Including I tell all including me, I want to learn how to get into something in Carnival that I making money. You know, so either be a part of or come up with something, but Carnival are too much money in it for we not. The only thing we do is spend money in it, boy.
Yeah, that madness. That madness. I mean, the barbershop woman, you dig? This week, but for the most part, we really had to start to look at it under a microscope now and start to see the different industries within the Carnival that we could take advantage of. You know, I always wanted to have a Juve band. I'm not going to say where and how for nobody to run with my thing. But we go talk about it after the thing, you know what I mean? But And even the mass, you know, getting involved in the mass is something. You know, come out with a Nubian experience band, yeah.
Tell it, yeah. Is something that I had to put more energy into. I would just say it like that.
Dying far-fetched.
Yeah.
Dying far-fetched at all.
Yeah, Mendoza.
You understand? But you look at it, you know, the trucks, the music rental, the trussing, the lighting, because all these small bands need thing too, you know. But you see, what has happened is we like to run into the big bands and say, I could do this and I could do that, right? And that is why I had a big up man like Prime and them for Petal, however it is pronounced it, right? It's a medium-sized band, pretty alright price-wise. It's not 4,000, I can tell you that, you know. And if you're paying 4,000, is because you're playing frontline. You dig? So it is possible to have an all-inclusive mass with them things without that exorbitant. And you see a lot of people selling their costumes now because plenty of them can't pay for it. It's 7,000, 8,000 $9,000 a costume. You know, what I was going to say, sorry, I didn't mean to.
I was telling Mendoza about a picture I did post up 10 years ago, 2013. And he had make a comment underneath it, and it come back up as a memory yesterday. He had look in the background and see who really in it now, the name of the company or the truck that carrying along the music and everything now. We had to get into all of that. We have to get into all of that. That's a major part of the pie when it comes to Carnival, boy. That how much bands, I mean, I would like to think that the Carnival growing, so we need more trucks. One man.
Yeah.
Start with one truck.
And the smaller bands had to be real with themselves too, you know. Go to the people who you know. You must know somebody with a 3-ton or 5-ton or whatever for your drink truck. Right? You must know somebody with a tractor truck. You understand? That you could say, right, again, I'm on to pull my band. Even if your band is 1 section or 2 section or 3 section or whatever, and you have 1 truck or 2 truck, it will grow. But you see, what we do is we get caught up with this instant gratification thing and feel that it had to be big. The first year, when Paparazzi started, Paparazzi was a small band. Showtime was a small band. We International was a small band. Them bands is big bands this year. You understand? Because last year, it was medium to size to small. Everybody play. Everybody had a good time. They tell their friends, hey, next year, we there, no?
Nothing better than
who you play with last year? I play with them. And they run out with that band and the band get bigger. Everything starts with a seed. You understand? It's only nowadays I see man planting full-grown palm tree and thing. Nobody don't want to grow no palm tree. They want to move in a house and put on palm tree. You have to grow your thing from scratch. That's why I keep telling you, be patient too.
So I want to deal with Aquino comment when we come back.
Right.
Give them a start stage, give them a comment now.
All right,
okay. Mary.
Go ahead. Yeah, folks, so the Stag stage is touching down in Port of Spain this Thursday, 16 February from 6 p.m. for Roadblock on the Avenue. Join Stag, EXO, and 63 featuring Ding Dong, Lyrical, Patrice, Nadia, Iwa, Tempa, Mikal Teja, and Ola Tunji. Hosted by International Stephen, Jaiga, and Akim. Drink specials on Stag at XO and 63. Free admission all night long. Alright, so let me get back to the comments. Here. Stick fighting league. So Aquino says, I have been dreaming of a stick fighting league, something organized like how the MMA is done. Bro, start it. You understand? Because you have to start where you are with what you have, you know. That's always get up with too. We just want to start big again. We want to go and jump out ourselves and try to have the big thing out the gate, but it don't always be that. You understand? Watch the Silots boxing thing. That start out nice and small, you know, but it start to get big. I mean, granted, it's very, very Gaza, And I probably might not ever go. But the fact of the matter is, it have it people, and it growing, and it growing, and it growing. So I don't have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. You understand? Yeah. So boy, we have to keep this thing going. But why I say, or why I think the competition is a crippling thing, is because of the fact that when you look at how the elders stay, it come like they are addicted to it now. They can't move on from it. You trying to tell me Super is 70-something, 80-something years and still running out on big stage and trying to compete with Marshall and Bungie and these fellas? That shouldn't be. But it's because there's a possibility that he could win money. You understand? That keeping him in the thing versus him saying, let me rock back with the money that I done make. Well, I mean, Super situation a little weird. You know, and I don't really want to get into it too much, but the fact of the matter is, it real. You understand? It real. And you know, men had a... Sheldon calling again. Yes, Mr. Mendoza.
Depends once again.
Yeah, man.
Just on that topic as you're talking about, but you know, the idols and them still in the competition and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Let me explain to you what competition has been doing to our industry, and we did see it and people realized it. Remember when Kevin Little and Rupee made it to the Billboard chart with me on Tempted to Touch?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody said that year, everybody said Atlantic Records is looking for groovy soca. So they want, the world want groovy soca, not them power soca, right?
Mm-hmm.
That very next Tom Dick Harry with a groovy soca song.
True.
It's to flow up, sing R&B and jump into groovy soca. KMC sing solo fire with the switch entire sweet voice. Mm-hmm. Everybody had a groovy soca that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Nobody knew how to get to the record labels.
Right.
To get the music to the Billboard chart.
Right.
So the wise man, Mr. Monroe, listened and said, wow, all this groovy soca, best I start a groovy soca monarch. Remember, I was one soca before, never had no power and groovy, but once.
True.
And the year he brought out groovy soca monarch because there was so much groovy soca and nothing to do with it, because you don't just do a groovy soca and expect to get a record deal.
Nah.
Nobody knew the business behind.
Correct.
So from that year, everybody stopped focusing on national and started focusing on winning groovy soca monarch.
Yeah.
Blessings Mortel.
So what happened now is that we lose our focus on trying to make it big.
Mm-hmm.
And start to try to win this competition.
Yeah.
And soca international just died just after that.
All right.
You see?
And he created an avenue to distract me.
Yeah.
Problem, right? We are not ever targeting something bigger. And that's what Marshall was trying to explain. It's just it's sad that it had to come from Marshall mouth after he make millions from it. Right?
Right.
But that's what he was really trying to say.
Yeah.
We need to focus on international stuff. If all of us have one mind towards achieving our big goal, we will go towards that. But I've been in this industry in my life, and Carnival is next. But if I had a hit song now that I think is a big song, I'm going to save that for next year Carnival now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how dumb we are. Every other culture releases their music every month. Mm-hmm. But we're saving we own for next year. Boy, save that for Soca Monarch. Boy, save that as Roadman. So that is what is killing us. That is when we say competition is killing Carnival. That's what we mean. We don't really just mean, well, it presents bias and it comes. No, it is distracting us. You'll go. You understand?
Yeah.
We could make it big.
Yeah.
If we focus, we had that opportunity to capitalize on Kevin Little and Rupee's success.
Yes.
We even had it from Harry Belafonte and even Hot.
Mm-hmm.
but we keep being distracted by these little competitions to get this little trophy to say it's a monarch for a year. When you win the monarch, if you don't get a little show outside, what is it in there for you as a monarch? Does the government send you anywhere?
No.
Do they give you sponsorship throughout the year? What do you get? Right?
Correct.
Most of the people who win the little 2 million that finance their own house and their own family with it. They don't do nothing for the industry with that money. Even if you was doing competitions, it would have been best to give $1 million to each person than to give one person $2 million.
What are you talking now? If they don't complain, then all they can give you is $3 million.
Well, you see, the thing is, the government isn't supposed to be given because that's private entities keeping these shows.
Right.
Yeah.
When you keep an event, the sponsors pay for everything and you don't pay for nothing.
You see?
Right?
So on top of the $3 million they gain from subventions, they gain other money too from the you see?
Of course.
So how you telling me you can't continue to tote this thing? What are you talking about?
Because it's thieving in money like everything else. Let me show you how Let me show you how event is kept, right?
Go ahead.
I'm in the US right now. If I wanted to bring Jay-Z to Trinidad and Jay-Z costs $100,000 US, I just have to have $50,000 US to book Jay-Z. Right? When I book Jay-Z, I just have to come with a contract to Trinidad and go to Angostura
and
or go to Paris or go to whoever and say, I'm bringing Jay-Z, I need title sponsorship.
Yeah.
Right? And to go have the money just book the stadium, to pay my for the stadium, for Jay-Z. You put out no other money as a promoter. You book your artist and you book your venue and everything, advertising, flights, the Caribbean Airlines for flights, hired for hotel, everybody jump in the pilots you're getting from the part of the concert is going to pay back for whatever they give you.
Yeah.
So the promoter, is the head sponsor of Soca Monarch, and why was it before that? The promoter put no money. It's free all of them making. What in Monroe could build big building in town?
Yeah, well, them red edge more than them.
They want, right. The government only sponsors the prize money, but the bar is being sponsored, the hotels being sponsored, the flight being sponsored. Promoters don't have no money. It's sponsorship money. I can tell you, you go to Angostura, they pay for all my ads and they provide the bar. I don't have to put out a cent even for bar workers. They bring everybody. And here's what, they only take the sales price, the cost price for their product. If a Caribbean is $5, they take $5, although they sell it for $15 in the bar.
So
right?
the 10 is yours.
No, well, here what they do, they split the 10 with you now. They just take 20% and give you 80%.
No wonder there's be 600 for how I talk.
Right, because you as the promoter making real money then. Them only what the sales price they get on the truck, the normal truck.
Right.
That's what they want, the cost price, sorry.
Right.
And everything else is yours. They take 20% of the profit and give you 80% and you put out $1. So promoters be milking this country all the time.
Damn.
You understand? The government have no right to be putting no money in no Soca Monarch. They could get 2 million sponsors or 10 million sponsors from sponsors too.
Correct.
That's available, but they know they could build the government fit.
Correct. And the government getting fed up on that. But they're pulling back now, yeah.
Right. Now, Marshall Montano, with his clout and the pull he has, he could have made his show into the alternative to Soca Monarch.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Or he could have supported Soca Monarch and made it into something bigger.
Yeah.
He has that ability.
Yeah, I agree. Which is what I think the conversation was when he said he sit down and talked to the promoters. You know.
Well, you see, I'm gonna tell you something. If anybody knows Marshall Montano, he would have a conversation based on the money for him.
Of course.
You understand? Not for the or not even for the. He would have really tried to strong arm you, and I think the people probably just don't want that.
Right.
Sometimes the people might say, "What? We rather stay with that strong arm."
True.
Yeah. I've worked with the dude before in the past doing ads again for the album and things. I used to work at Synergy, as you all know, so I was around them guys. Synergy started in Marshall Ballroom. That's where we were in the beginning.
Right.
Right? So I just want to talk about the man, and I know the man.
Right.
But these whole industry that is around making Marshall fulfill his dreams. Now, I have no problem with Marshall fulfilling his dream. It's just that they shouldn't stop other people in the process.
Yes.
Let's be real, right? that Tunji went on the X Factor and made it to the finals and they never play music when he come back to Trinidad. He disappeared from the map, you know. It's only they say he come out of tune now the intro that game from playing. When he was supposed to be rallying behind him and saying yes.
Everything
we tripled that, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Trini Boy Juicy was now on the voice. We don't even know who's Trini Boy Juicy in Trinidad right now.
Well, boy, you call her name and I lost.
Yeah.
You gotta send me some music.
He was, now check this, he was on the voice in December in the UK. And he made it big and he mashed up with soca. You understand? And nobody in Trinidad don't know who this dude is. Now in Trinidad for Carnival, I see them posting on the page he was performing up on a house party or something yesterday. But them little events where you know a little small artist again, then nobody's pushing that dude. So it should be because it's not Marshall on the voice.
True.
You know if Marshall was on the voice or X Factor, the whole of Trinidad was behind that.
Yeah.
Right? The media don't even have Trini Boy Juicy cover that he was on the voice.
Damn.
Right? So
Because that's the first time I hear that name.
Yeah.
About
see?
the performance. The first time I hear it.
Right. I actually got this with Chromatic Sinners. He was on the voice on the grind last night in an interview with Chromatic Sinners.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's who that was.
Right?
Yeah, because I see it. I take it in the middle.
You see?
Yeah.
But he's supposed to be big now, Chad. This was he pushing that dude. But it's because it's not Marshall.
Yeah.
The whole industry designed that way. Everybody, all of them dudes have making sure if Marshall is not the man winning that Grammy, nobody ain't getting it. That's how them is operate. You understand? And that's what we need to change.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you something. Marshall will say everybody needs to come and sit down at table to agree to push Marshall. That's what he's saying, come and sit down at table to do. Anyway, let me not say too much.
All right, brother. All right. Thanks for calling.
All right, guys. I'm going to get
Blessings, yeah. All right.
Yeah, and that's why I keep saying, in a go Marshall show, you got to see everybody who have good music and thing out in the soca industry right now.
Yeah.
But they had to be good at Marshall.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, somebody saying we shared his progress while on The Voice as well. Okay.
Give you a little more on Christoph's Samlal.
Yeah. Give
you a little more on what we're speaking about, you know.
Yeah, he talking about same Trinidad boy Juicy.
Right.
Yeah, Matek said the interview was nice. Thank you. Valid point. Soca Monarch should not be dependent on the government funding after a year, as Karen stated before. It's a business you are running, of course. That is madness, but I can't see how a man could watch me in my face and tell me, boy, them gave me 3 million.
It wasn't dependent.
And that is not enough. I had to, what you say? I can't continue carrying the show.
So
well, move.
But you didn't buy it?
Give Fayanet back now. Give Fayanet back. Let she go ahead and do it.
No. Even before we go there.
Yeah.
You didn't buy it?
Well, I don't know if it's buy. I don't know how that does work. I don't know how that does work. Yeah, either gain the rights or what. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I put on a deposit or something. Yeah.
No, the language I hear and I leave room to be corrected is that you bought it from the previous owner.
Well, I don't know if Fayan buy it.
No, not Fayan. Fayan was hired.
Oh, by the buyers.
By the previous owner.
Right.
But now these people and them
take it over from them.
Right. Buy it.
Okay. Bought it.
By the company because it's a business. They buy the business.
Right.
It's a brand. They buy the brand. Probably expecting to get the same $10-20 million subvention from the government.
Yeah.
Not getting it and realizing, shit, boy, I had to do this work, boy. Because remember, I had a memory when we had one of them Caucasian police commissioner from out of Trinidad. When he was leaving the ball, they say, well, you remember me saying, wait now, are you supposed to come here and work? So he'd probably going on with them now, like, yo, we actually have to put up we own money, take the risk, whatever.
Yeah.
I find
but that mentality is the same mentality that's spreading across the public sector, because you can't tell me that T&Tech, Wassa,
In debt.
Port Authority, the Public Transport, PTSC, them companies in debt.
Thing we using every single day.
How? Wassa just messaged me yesterday and tell me pay my bill. Before they what? Some debt recovery something. I say, but Wassa threatening me? I say, all right, Wassa.
One of the greatest memories of all time. So you're on social media and the internet laugh about don't get too comfortable. I could cut off.
Yeah.
And somebody tells social media, somebody tell the internet about the electric company, like, haha.
Yeah.
Watching all of them from on
yeah,
top, like,
yeah, laughing.
you know, so because we can't do none of this here without that now, so how that? But as Chromatic comment, I find he was real silent boy, knowing that he on there and listening.
Yeah.
And I'd like to hear your views now.
Yeah.
Because one of the songs that I have in my rotation right now is kind of way now. So that song alone is like basically dealing with what we're talking about here now.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we've also been begging for a wrap up.
And you wrap up, in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially after go on night before, yes, is day before fire.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy, night bacchanal, boy. That is bacchanal. So, Matix, at your nearest convenience.
You know?
At your nearest convenience, please supply us with another wrap it up.
Yeah, and we need your views on this one.
Yeah, man.
No, because it is one thing for us sitting down outside here to have this conversation, right?
Yeah.
But what about the people who inside, boy, plenty of them free to talk?
You look at Christopher say the men will tread carefully talking soca, carnival and politics. Yeah, well, you know, we ain't come to tiptoe around nothing and afraid nothing,
Because I just tell them plain.
Text it away, we go say it. But then again, we gotta be careful because we ain't want Matix getting hot water neither. So.
Mortel is the man I get it from.
Yeah.
I've actually the one because he say he bust out the year class now.
Right.
You know, it is about plain talk bad manners. Mortel said no. Plain talk is good manners.
Yeah.
Right? So plain talk, good manners. Not only in supporting my brand, not only in supporting my business, not only in supporting the vision I have for upliftment of African people through my clothing. All in doing nothing that benefits me in a positive way. So I have no allegiances to all you. And any allegiance that I might have in the future, one of the things you have to know it is going to be terminated based on your on what you're doing outside. So yeah, Sheldon, say I have no horse in the race. They don't play my music, so I don't afraid to talk. I tell it
that's how it had to be.
How I feel.
Yeah, that's how it had to be.
You understand?
But you see, here's my issue with this, Jed. To me, it will never change because, all right, we boy to now come out and talk, right? And then people start to jam him and bash him. The same citizenry that's supposed to be supporting the man.
And he ain't say nothing wrong.
He ain't talk nothing out of time, man. The man just talking his truth. He ain't lying. He ain't making up nothing. You understand? So we just need to just take a stand and say, well, here we're going on. F this. And then we talk the things because it can't be everybody know all what going on. But real men still afraid this and afraid that and afraid the next. And there's a set of, it's fair retribution and it's fair this and it's fair that. Well, then we create a parallel economy to it then.
Yeah, but again, that will require something that we just run from still.
Unity.
Yeah,
boy.
Mendoza here is one now. Anytime I want to have a little get together, talk, for we to work on things that is for we betterment, right? I don't use the word unity again. I don't use the word meeting and everything kind of thing again.
Lime.
Yo, we're doing Saturday, boy, about 7. Having a little lime by me now and come to now. Bring a bottle if you want now. Yeah, you come by me. The first thing to sell it out is you go see chairs. Because it seems like that the idea coming together to work for betterment, like that is scare black people, boy. You understand? Like that is really, really scare black people. I say, yo, I'd have a association wrong by the Oval, not the Oval, the Queen's Hall in the back there. He's going to play football and thing there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All they feel they just talk about when they're having a meeting inside of their boy, they just talk about the things for the betterment of their ethnic group. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
No.
But as we talk about, let we do something for black people. Oh, you're racial.
Yeah.
And anything like, yo.
Yeah.
Then when we just watch we and get Real Jones off, we don't care. Because you watching me and telling me I too black conscious. You ever find a, so you find a lion, two lion then.
Yeah.
When a lion hungry and then get up and chase a deer and rip it up, that lion, two lion boy. The only way they say them nonsense.
Or is this Christopher saying, look at the lynching killer grit? Well, here's my thing, right? This is the my last take on that situation, right? As I say just now, it have so many people that get shot on, right, by this quote-unquote mafia. But yet still, everybody sitting down and watching one another get lynched. Right? So, the first man to get lynched, they say, was Ataclan. Right? And from since then, many people have been lynched. But them people in dead, they're alive.
And we never hear them talk about it.
And they never come together. If to me, I send a WhatsApp, boy, yeah, we're going on, boy, we have a little meeting, ting. Come down the road now. We want to start something. And everybody come together and build it slowly and quietly. Right? Because you cannot tell me that this giant cannot be taken down. I refuse to accept that.
But brother, we could lead a giant over there. I don't want to take down the giant.
Exactly.
I want to get tall like the giant and then taller.
Exactly.
You stay there and you do where to do it working. All right,
Right?
okay.
Because look at the Trinidad movement, them fellas and them doing the thing. Them don't need the oval station, them don't need the red station, they don't need none of them.
I don't know if there's an anomaly. Maybe
I don't think so.
know.
No, here's why I don't think so. Because them fellas and them capitalize on viral marketing. Word of mouth.
But what make it go viral though?
What do you mean?
What
Your
make it
friends. Your friends.
Well,
Because here was my thing. If
I need new friends.
right, and that is the thing. That is the thing. Because remember, it's badness. And badness in style. Right? So one youth man say, boy, you ain't hear that youth man boy thing here. Share that video they thing. And the man, where that you real man boy? Share it on Instagram, pull a clip, use the song on the post thing, and that is what billing them, you know.
But them, even though we calling what they're doing badness, they working together. Because I telling you, I have family and friends. If you go on the social media profile, you would never know that they have either a family or a friend that just do what I doing. Because they never get a share or no nothing. So that's why I looking at it from that narrow perspective of how Trinidad blow like that. I mean, them fellas and them making it, and I tell them I'm glad for them. I just hope that all they could put the money to positive use for their life and all their family life and all their community life. You understand? But yo, that one life is an anomaly, boy.
I don't feel so. Because it are real people that do it. And get their music out and thing. They say Lil Wayne do it, Nicki Minaj do it. But you see, America have over Trinidad is the economies of scale. You understand? In terms of the size of the population. So any city you touch down in Audi, you, with your Nubian experience, you touch down in a city that had 30,000 people or 40,000 people. You get 500 clients. You good there? You understand? You get 500 repeat customers at whatever price to 1,000 people. You bad. But the chances of you staying to that size is impossible. Because somebody out there going and sit and that's the difference in the cultures. We go see you driving something or wearing something and we will never ask you where you get it.
Yeah.
You understand? But it's starting to happen now with social media. Because with the same pack and play thing, I shared it yesterday. I see about 5 or 6 people share it. Right? Because it's a good idea. And why I left out of it is the fact that it was black owned. I didn't say anything about that. I just share it and I say masqueraders, this one is for all you. Thing, and it go on. You understand? So I don't know if it is we have to revisit the way we package in the blackness. But we go work on it.
So Mr. Mendoza say the truth is some of them are still trying to get back inside. That's why they're not teaming up. Yeah.
That's it. That is it. That is it.
The citizens do not care about your pitfalls. So taking it to social media like you are sad is not the way. It takes creating parallel economies like you said, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You see, we toting, too much toting taking place. Once at our back check. You understand? According to the Jamet and them.
So, all year, it's that time. But all you know, we will always be black.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings, more life, more love. Love and support black people, African people is action words.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell me I support, man, nothing shows. Right? Live in love, or they be safe, or they like all themselves, whatever all they're doing for Carnival. Let's make sure and be safe.
Please.
You understand? It has something called too much rum, too much alcohol.
Yeah.
Right? If you're driving, don't drink. We should not say that still in 2023. If you're driving, don't drink.
At all.
And
Right?
you laugh at me.
So, blessings, more life, and good health, people.
Yow, we out.
But I'm serious about the clean boomsy thing. It's stupid to think that you don't think you need to clean your body.
There's like these people who talk about they don't wash their leg because it's the jeans.
Grown men. No, make sure your boomsy clean.
Okay, no problem. But
Not
you
against.
have to wash your boomsy. You have to wash your boomsy.
You're listening to Two Jamet on OURradio.fm.
Forbes, you ready? Tyker, stay up there, stay ready.
She's the voice of the backyard, speaking truth when the weak find it hard. From the Twin Island of Tobago and Trinidad, I want you just make way for the
woman who slice down baker. Don't come up here if you ain't had no rum. Pour the thing, no man.